Hi, Cygnus. Welcome. Yeah, it just started. Well,
The
ish.
elevator's up ahead.
I don't know how far into it we are. Like half hour. Not much. All right. Checking for the loot. This is near the Ark, so I wouldn't imagine there's too much loot here. You would think that people already looted the place.
See them? What are those rot heads up to? Wait. They're planning to ambush the elevator.
2 ghouls.
We've got to stop them.
Make sure we're
Let's
not missing
sneak around
anything.
and see if there's others.
Yeah, we're missing this. There's a gate here. Requires a key. Okay, so we don't have access to that zone yet. All right. I did like how that one group of enemies was way higher level than us. Kind of implies to me that this is not a scaled experience like you would get at like Skyrim or something where every enemy is scaled to your level, but that it's a leveled world already, and that sounds pretty nice to me. Hello. Turn our flashlights off.
Box opens. We go in the box. Box goes in the Ark. We take their food, we take their guns. Mutants in the Ark.
Hello.
Too many, too many. Mutants are weak. We kill some fast, we kill some slow. But we kill them all.
Kill them all.
Kill them all.
Look at all the loot. Stalker Clara note. It's a crying shame with this to barter. Delta would have surely given us the discount she mentioned. So here's the deal. A working spark machine lies to the east of the Iron Serpent within the scrap ruins. This is one of those devices for burning things together or whatnot. Spark machine. It's a welder. But of course, there's no silver lining without a cloud above it. Them damn ghoul bastards who lurk in the ruins came out and chased us away before we could recover it. Next time, ghouls, we will get you good. Stalker Clara. Valuable scrap. Thank you. I left him back there. I probably should have him with me, but I think with this sneakiness, I can probably detect enemies before I run into them. Open the chest. What's in here? Are the enemies human or alien? They're called ghouls, but I don't know if that's like a nickname for them. Like we're called stalkers. I can't say that I'm a stalker, right? I don't know. Snazzy visor. 25% added to weapon range. Military grade tactical visor used in the poker stealth conflict. This stylish piece of gear reduces glare, granting its wearer a range bonus. It's considered a helmet. I want range for his crossbow. That sounds nice. So now Dux has got a visor on. That's nice. Old scrap here. So we've got a butcher with 4 health. And there was a hunter here with 6. I saw as well. Yeah, that. So I think we can probably just barge right in on him, right? Whoa, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? No, don't do that. Don't do... No, why did you go that way? Hold on, wait, why did it do that? I said hide and it went around the car to hide. That's not what I wanted to do. This is kind of weird. It's not doing what I want it to do when I imply an action. It's not doing the actions I expect.
One of those is down.
So why wouldn't it take cover here? I say take cover here. It walked around the car. That's not what I wanted it to do. Now I feel like I'm missing something about this. I can't take these both by myself. I have to reload this. That's the second time that stealth. That's the second time that my misunderstanding of how the stealth was working resulted in them getting an action before us, right? Like I want to understand it so I don't have this keep happening. I want to understand it. Because when I say take cover, that doesn't mean walk around the cover, you know? So if I go here, this is a flat surface, so he's gonna do it. No, he took cover behind it, see? It's behind him instead of in front of him. Okay, now that worked. So if I come over to this spot here, that's a marauder, I didn't know you were there. If I come to here, and I say take cover, that's the direction I would expect you to do it. Okay, so that's there. Okay. Yep. That was really interesting how it did that. So if I did it now, it doesn't do it at all. There's no prompt. So this would take cover behind. Yep. This is obvious, but this one here wasn't so obvious. Okay, see? That's why. So this is behind, but that is beside. Okay. So if I see, I gotta kind of see the difference between that UI there. It's really shitty. I don't like that. But now that I understand it, it won't happen anymore. Okay. So how do we want to engage with Boorman here? Wait, did we miss the visor? Did I get that already? There it goes. Okay. So do I want to take both of these guys out before their friend over there? I kind of do, but I almost feel like the friend should go first. Let's get Boorman out of hiding. I feel like we should take out his friend first, because he's kind of away from the group. Get the isolated ones before getting the ones that are close together. And we could even use... Is there a way on the roof? Boorman, where's Boorman? Why are you not following me? Boorman, why are you not following me? Okay, Boorman's in the circle, but he's not detected. So it's only the active character that gets detected. But why is he stuck? This is bugged. Is this not bugged for people? Or other people getting these types of things too? He's not following me. Are other people getting this stuff too? Or is it just me? I had literally none of these issues? Weird. Yeah, I'm getting all of these issues. Okay, let's climb up. We'll come this way. So it looks like I have a height bonus now. I'm wondering what height bonuses does. I have to learn the rules. I'm imagining height bonus gives me increased vision, so maybe distance. I wouldn't imagine damage, but I want to see if it does more damage. Let's leave you up here. We'll bring Boorman down. That doesn't hurt him. Okay. No damage. Where is the enemy? Okay, he's coming back. Okay. Yep, he's coming back. Okay, let's hide here. And let's see about an ambush on this Marauder right now. What's this chance to hit? 100% chance to hit from the roof. Cool. Does not increase max damage. Got it. Cool.
Serves you right.
Serves you right. Okay, no need to hide. Bring Boorman back and regroup.
Hey, over here.
Take the weapon parts and the scrap here. Okay, let's scout the area, see if there's anybody else we have to worry about. Then we'll go after those two that are together. I'd rather not get into a firefight with those two and then have somebody else come and surprise us because they heard it. Is there one or two? I don't like being in the light. It doesn't seem to matter. There's only one. And he's only got 4 health, so I think we just ambush him now. There's no reason to take cover. I wouldn't think. Ambush starts now. 100% to hit. Move. We'll take him out first.
Bye-bye.
Had the same thing happen to you multiple times with me coming out of cover and getting spotted, but not the other stuff. Okay. There's some strange mechanics which are useful, but not intuitive, which you will discover as you go. Okay, cool. So, like, that's the thing I needed to, like, understand the difference between. That car back there, taking cover was weird. It, like, went onto the side of the car instead of on the top. But it's not doing it with this car. With this car, it's really making me, like, I really have to intently go on this side to take cover there. But that other car, it was like super touchy. All right. Wait, we should regroup.
Okay, back me up.
Boorman just appears. Got it. Cool. If he's far enough away, he just shows up. All right, how do we want to engage these two? We don't want them taking cover. All right, I'm gonna go hide. Looks like this is out of their vision range pretty well. I'm gonna go behind the car with ducks. We're gonna go behind the car with ducks. Not beside the car, right? Not beside the car, but behind the car. Safely behind the car. And then we'll come around here with Boorman, I think. He's got the scatter gun. How do I switch weapons? Is there a hotkey for that? Let's figure it out. Is there a hotkey for that? Doesn't appear to be. Do I just have to put it on the change item X? Maybe change item? Maybe change item. Doesn't seem to change guns. So you can switch it while you're fighting. You can't switch it before you fight? It must be a free action then, right? Switching your guns will be a free action, I assume. I would hope anyway. It's a free action. It's a free action? Okay, cool. Awesome. Mike, thanks for gifting 3 subs to the community. Appreciate that support, dude. That's awesome. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put Boorman here for the hide on the ambush. And then I'm gonna start the ambush with ducks. I'm gonna get the butcher. I think from this spot. From this spot. What's our chance to hit from here? It's a 75. If I move here, it's 100 on both, which is what I'm looking for. I'm hoping that Boorman gets to go before they do. I don't actually know that. If I activate him... Okay, now you said I can switch. X. Got it. Cool. Free action. So, what I should be able to do is a 75. It's 100 here. So as long as he doesn't move, but he might move. He probably will move. What if he doesn't move? Well, let's just try this out. I'd rather have the hunter die because he does more damage. I'm gonna move here. No, because if he comes in, well, it'll only be one guy regardless. I don't have to worry about damage off the field, so we'll come in like this. Let's go. I want to do it. I want to move Boorman before this Overwatch, because we're already in a good spot, and he can't Overwatch. So let's try this. This will alert them. And we can shoot the hunter with this big gun. Nice.
What is falling is down!
Hopefully, okay, good. We get to move. We get to go next. That's 100% to hit here. All right, we're learning the rules. Once we know the rules, we can use them to how they're supposed to be used. Look at the cat dragged in. Hey, Scorpix. Welcome.
Yeah.
Not too
Hi, Corby. You will be able to go before unless you click ignore. Okay, cool. You can do a full turn before they react. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you.
Come back
Let's
here.
re-loot. Ancient Sight. Added weapon range. Oh, man, that's cool. Added weapon range is massive. But it's not something I can add myself, right? No, that's a weapon attachment kind of thing. You have more health now. Ducks already has a .2, but we can't really spend it on anything. Additional 2 tiles of movement range would be sweet for Ducks too. Disable a mechanical enemy for 1 turn. Yeah, we'll get this for him next for sure. Alright. I kind of like Boorman leading the way. Just because, like I said, he seems like he's more of the veteran of the things. It seems like, to me, he seems like more of the leader. of this group. Plus the story we were just hearing in the cutscene was kind of coming from his voice. So I'm gonna go with that too. How's the game so far? I really like it. There's been a few quirks that we've been trying to work through. Quirks that I think are my fault, and then also quirks that I think are not my fault, you know? Broken gun here. Like there's been a few little bugs, but it's a new game. I think maybe we'll get ironed out, and it could just be weird coincidences. Some people in the chat have said they haven't experienced these at all, and they've played for quite a while and they haven't experienced any of these problems. So it could just be, I don't know, but maybe we won't get them. And then there's been certain things where it works a certain way and I didn't know that, so we haven't died yet. Well, technically, I think we died in the last little thing when I saved scummed it there, but I only did that because it didn't do what I wanted it to do. It did something against what I intended it to do. A stalker vest. Found often across the zone, mainly upon the corpses of stalkers, hence its name. This light, flexible armor is easy to move around in, although it doesn't offer the wearer a great deal of protection. At least it gives us some armor and it increases our HP. That's pretty nice. What I'm curious of is, does it ruin our movement at all? It doesn't say that it does. We could put this on Dux. He's got less health. But I think Boorman's got the big shotgun, get in there close kind of thing. And this seems like something Boorman would wear too. It just seems like something Boorman would wear. So I'm gonna let him have it. There's another Molotov. Okay. It looks like inventory is shared between both characters. Is that accurate? So we have one Molotov in storage and inventory. If I switch to Dux, we have one Molotov in inventory. Okay, so it's shared between the characters. That's good. Don't have to bother with who's gonna pick up the loot. That's nice. Seems to me we got all the loot. I imagine if we haven't, we will be able to later. This is the front of the entrance to the base, so I can't imagine we're not gonna be back here. But it's always nice to have as much as possible moving forward. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what the Arcs is all about.
The Elder meets us at the elevator. He says he doesn't have a second to lose. The mission's too important. Our mission, he says, is a man. And that man is Hammond. Everyone in the Ark knows Hammond, respects him. He's our lead, gearhead, going farther into the zone than anybody else, bringing back the machines that help us survive. He knows how to keep those machines running, how to fix them when they fall apart. Hammond keeps the Ark's heart beating. The Elder says 3 nights ago, Hammond took his team of stalkers and headed north, not telling anyone why. They haven't come back. I've never seen the Elder this shaken before. It scares me. He tells us Hammond has a remote cabin in the north that could yield some clues to his location. Me and Dux never patrolled that far before, but the Elder says he has faith in us. He believes in us. So, this mission we accept. Go to Hammonds Cabin, search for clues, then find Hammond and bring him back alive. The fate of the Ark depends on it.
Okay, so this is the Ark, right? This is like our base. This is the Ark. We're coming in with 126 scraps, an artifact, 1 med pack remaining, thankfully, and 38 weapon parts. Let's just go left to right, I guess. Delta's Fix Pit. See what's in here.
Want to know how this goes down? For the right price, I fix and upgrade your shitty gear. Any questions?
Yeah, upgrade my shitty gear. Crossbow. What do we get for this? Damage modules. We could get the burn on him. Get the burn on him. What's the scopes? Oh, right, the scope. Is it better to have this range? Oh, the scope. Is it better to put the scope on the bow? I think so. Because it adds to your ability to get 100% hit with the bow. You might be able to get 100% hit without being in their circle of... if I could get to 100% without being in their circle of detection, that would be good. But the range on this is already 10, and Dux is wearing the visor, so his range is already good. I'm worried about Boorman's scattergun's range is lacking. This is lacking. If I can up the range on this, that might be kind of interesting. Ultimately, though, I think... Oh, we're definitely going to want this, though. The level... We're definitely going to want the upgrade here. This is going to take all of our weapon parts. I think it's worth it. The crossbow doing 5 damage. I think it's worth it. 6 on the crit. I'm going to give him the scope on the weapon range of this. I want more reliable shooting with that crossbow. I feel like that's going to be really valuable. The burning, I don't know if that's necessarily needed. It's possible... But I feel like maybe not. Do I want it on the scattergun or the big gapper or gaper if it's called that? Crit chance is higher. There's only 2 ammo for this. Maybe we can add some additional punch to the scattergun by giving it that. But let's think about this. What's the practical reason why I would use the scattergun versus using the gaper? Like, why would I use this over this? I guess the crit damage is higher, so is the crit percentage. But this does more base damage. I think I'm gonna put... I could put it on the scattergun as sort of like an added benefit to using the scattergun. Like, I can get in there, do 5 damage, plus we might burn, or we do the 6 to make sure we kill. So maybe the enemy has like 7 damage or 7 health or something. I might use this, hoping that the crit damage hits it, but if it doesn't, maybe the fire does. I don't think it's useful necessarily on the crossbow. So maybe we take and put it on the scattergun instead. This has a chance to burn, plus it does an additional crit damage. I wonder, these attachments, I can remove them. It says remove attachment, so I can remove them later and put them on other weapons, right? Or not? Actually, don't know that. Yes, I can. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll put it on the scattergun for now. It gives us additional crit damage. I think so. Although, hang on. If I don't... This seems like I'm stacking it all on one weapon, but if I put it here, we do 7 crit damage with the bow with increased range. You combine that with Dux's ability to guarantee a crit. I mean, we could do potentially 7 damage with a 75%. That's 75% to crit right there with that skill. I'm kind of stacking everything on his bow in that way, but I don't like the reload though. He has to reload every single time. And this is just a passive thing. Okay, we'll add, because this has a higher chance to crit, so we'll add the crit damage to this weapon. I'm just gonna do it now. Okay, cool.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. See ya. Let's go to Prip's place. See what this is about.
After a killer day in the zone, you know you can always come to Prip's for some high-quality grog. You want to get loaded? Order a shot. No butane, no bleach, only natural ingredients. I also dabble in a little antiquity trading. So if you find any cool artifacts out in the wasteland,
oh, we did.
come to me and I might give you something in return.
We have antiques. We did the boombox thing. We can give him a boombox. Yeah, we have 1 antique, so we can get one of these. Tough guy. Extend crew bleed out time by 2 turns. I'd like to not get to that point. Mule unlocks an extra grenade slot. We don't have a whole lot of grenades now. We might find them, but... Deal maker grants a 20% discount on Iridia's shop. Well, this has gains throughout the entire game. 20% discount. That's good. Yeah, that. I like that. Nice. Cool.
Have a swell time out there.
Have a swell time out there. Iridia's shop. Let's go see what that discount can buy us.
You know the drill. Stalkers want gear that keeps them alive. I, Iridia, provide the gear. See anything you like, just let me know. There is one rule. Don't ever pull my chain. If you pull my chain, I'll feed your ding-dongs to a zone wolf. Got that? Beautiful. Happy shopping.
What a pleasant lady. Okay, we can buy med packs here. That sounds nice. We also have a pipe gun here. Does 5 and 6. Range 14 is pretty nice too. And there's an additional sight. This will take all of our scraps though. And I only have 1 med pack. I need a med pack, at least 2. I want at least 2. So that takes the gun out of the equation. And since the gun's out of the equation, probably I can't buy the sight anymore either. So I think we'll spend some scraps to get another med pack, and we'll keep 38. We'll keep the 38 scraps we have because I don't want to buy smoke grenades. Blocks line of sight though. But having 3 med packs on hand is probably a good idea. We already used 3. We used 2 of them, so let's go visit the Elder.
My home will always be a haven to you, brave stalkers. After your journeys, pay me a visit, and I'll offer you some guidance, perhaps a story, to help you become wise and strong.
Thank you for your wisdom, O Elder.
Farewell. Remember your elder's guidance.
I feel like the game has been really pushing the Elder says this, the Elder says that, and typically when games do that, I think there's going to be some twists and turns with that particular narrative later down the road. Okay, we have our mission, right? So I think we leave. We go out to the zone. So the Ark, yep. We have level 25 area, probably not the best. Hammonds Cabin is here. Investigate Hammonds Cabin. That's where we want to go. We're gonna have to go to the Ark outskirts and then out to the cabin. Can I just click this and go there? Just north of the Ark on a steep cliff lies the outpost of Hammond the Stalker. It is a simple wooden cabin that does not offer the occasional visitor much. This is where Hammond spends much of his time, always on the lookout for the unexpected. I guess I can just go there. Would it be better to walk there though? We might get more loot that way. And experience. We can always travel. Well, maybe not. I mean, we're gonna go back anyway, so if it's gonna let me just go there, then yeah, sure, let's just do it. If it allows that. All right, cool. Off we are here. So this would be back to the outpost that way. So we can always look back that way. I think walking to destinations, even though it takes a lot longer, especially
Thanks
with
for
this.
signing me up back there, you crazy pig. Yes, Mr. Elder. Sign us up for a suicide mission, Mr. Elder. Did you forget there's like a cajillion ghouls out here who want to kill us?
Nobody gets to kill you but me now. Shut the duck up and keep moving.
I'm telling you, Boorman, ain't no happy ending in this story.
Stalkers don't get happy endings. We get each other. So watch my back.
Shut the duck up is what he just said. Okay. Okay. I think generally speaking, even though it takes longer, walking to the destination is just going to be better. It gives us more opportunity for loot.
That's it. Hammond's Cabin. Let me guess. That's not Hammond inside. Him. Ghouls.
We takes everything, but there are no secrets. Where are the secrets?
ones in the north will catch Hammond and squeeze the secrets from his head.
Hammond will tell us what the junk is for.
The junk is for us. All of it.
Investigate.
Whoa, check this thing out. It must have crashed. Look at this symbol on the side. It's like a star.
Yeah, why am I over here now? Fixed location on the investigate. Let's come back over here, get these broken electronics. Just scounging around.
We should
Scrounging
check
around.
Hammonds Cabin like the Elder asked us to.
I am. I'm gonna do it. Just let me loot, okay? I understand that there's some important thing I'm supposed to look at. But there might be loot out this way. Also, there's an enemy this way. There's several enemies this way. Whoa, they're level 5. Let's back up. Zone Dog's got 10 health. Wowzers. Okay, let's go to the cabin first. Up here. Oh, we already went this way. This is backwards now. Okay. Cabin is that way. Yep. All right, so this back to being Marauders, level 5. The Shaman is level 5, 10 health. There's also a Hunter with 10 health. Okay, then. The Marauder is busy moving around, so we might be able to get the ambush jump on him. I think we will right now. $75 to hit here. So the range bonus isn't helping me that much. 1 tile, that's what it is. Says it will alert a new unit. If I come all the way over here, don't think this guy will see us. I wouldn't think so. So he sees me, doesn't have time to alert his buddy. 100% to hit. You
Another
gone.
one bites the ducks.
He gone. Okay. Nice level up. Let's take a second and do that, actually. Let's take a second and do that. We have only 1 point. Can't do anything there, but you have got 2 points banked up. I want to do this. Movement by 2. Better you can move into position for that shot, the better. All right, cool. Let's regroup and go. Take the loot. The Hunter, we're not going to be able to kill him, I don't think. Not silently, for sure. Definitely can't kill him silently. So what's the best way to engage this? There's 2 of them. They both have 10 health. Well, the best way to engage this is somewhat a prolonged firefight, but it's to get us in full cover, most certainly. We're going to want to be in full cover for this. Doesn't look like he's moving. The Shaman, I mean, he's not moving. So, let's see. Where is this? This is partial. So the building. We're going to have to use the building and the windows for full cover. This guy probably can come out this direction and get us, though. There's some loot over here I might be able to get before the fight starts. We could always use the trees as well. Can we get around him? Yeah, we can use this tree on one. I'm gonna get Boorman on this tree. I'm gonna get Boorman on that tree. I think we double team the Shaman first to start things off. But we're gonna wanna be in full cover when we do it. I'm curious as to what this Hunter would do though, because if I go full cover on this spot, his movement's gonna allow him to flank me. I can take the partial cover knowing that I can't be flanked, and that's probably what I should do. The 25% buff is better than nothing. So I think we'll probably do that. We'll team up on the shaman first. Oh boy. I'd like to get behind that tree. Watch the back seating, Proto. I don't want to time people out, dude. I've kind of told you twice already. All right, I think I'm gonna take the partial cover. So let's do the ambush now. So this gives me 75. So if I move to here, do I get the 100? I do. I get the 100 from here. Okay, let's get the 100. I know you're caught sneaking. Now, I know it's 75 to hit, but that crit could be really helpful. No, I don't think so, because Boorman's gun can do 6 damage. We don't need the crit, but if we miss, then we're screwed. So I'm gonna take the 100. We could crit, it's really low, but the most important thing is that we hit him, because Boorman's gun can finish him off. Then we remove damage from the field. 5 damage. We're totally gonna activate you, absolutely. You have a 50% to hit. I need you to have 100, so I'm gonna have to get you to partial cover too. That's 75. I should have upped your weapon range. We could try the running gun. The running gun would definitely get me to here, and would get me the 100%. I think I'm gonna try it. Some mutations lock once used and require a set number of enemy kills to unlock. Gotcha. So it's active now. Looks like it. There's no visual indication that it's active currently aside from this. So I'm gonna go and assume that this being blacked out like that means it's active. Yep. I'm spotted. 100% to fire. And should kill him with the scattergun. Nice.
Cleanly done.
Well, he's definitely alerted now, for sure. But we're both in partial cover, which sucks. He's gonna go into full, also sucks. Oh, God, damn, that does a lot of damage. It does an annoying amount of damage. See, this would be a better time for... Actually, no, this is a good time for the hand grenade. Because it should blow... It says it does cover damage, too. So this could be a good time for the hand grenade. We'll put this here. See if it eliminates... I don't want to eliminate any loot, though. I don't think it will. Let's make sure it hits him, though. Let's throw the grenade. Oh, I love the destruction that caused. I love that. Problem, though, we have to reload our gun. He's got 6 health, which is nice, but we have to reload in order to shoot. You're really injured. So, I think it's probably better to get you back to full cover and reload you, actually. Because you can't shoot unless I switch your gun, but this gun only does 4 damage, so it won't kill. And since you're injured, that's probably not a good idea. I'm gonna move you back to full cover and reload you instead. I'd rather you not be the target of this next attack. And I don't think I can kill him in one move. He has to move, though. So this gives us... This should make Boorman the target, not him. It should. Oh, wow. That's a lot of movement. He sprinted instead. Okay, good. This doesn't count as a flank. Because it's... There's no peeking out of cover. But this is a flank. Wait, he's got 6 health. Switch to this gun. Yeah, just use this gun right here. Kill him. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yeah. Hi, Warren. Welcome.
Stay down. Ah, baby.
Ah, baby. Okay, now we're gonna want Dux to use the med pack. We're doing it out of combat, so it should do the full health value. 2 med packs left. Man, that thing's hit hard. It's not a joke. You don't want to get hit at all in this game. Ah, another med pack. Good. There's a far looker. Looks like an artifact to me. Far Looker. This tube-like object gives its user the ability to view distant objects up close. Might also come in handy as a weapon if you can get it in a tight spot. Or if you get in a tight spot. Nice, the Far Looker. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Noatun? EMP30. Noatun. 1 additional critical damage. 20% chance to disable robotic enemies. Enclave Power Brick, which when equipped, will give a chance of the weapon emitting electrical projectiles. These can be used to do additional damage to mechanical enemies. That can go on a secondary weapon. Probably. We'll have like some weapons that are good against some types of enemies and back and forth. Probably a good idea. That's the quest item. Let's get that next. We'll get that second. Let's regroup.
Follow me.
Don't get to see what the shaman does. Not sure I want to know what the shaman does. Pick up note. Zone Dog Camp. As the seasons pass, I'm forced further out into the zone and find even the most basic of objects. Even the most basic of objects. From time to time, I stumble across the odd hidden place, even in locations I imagined were already cleaned out by stalkers seasons ago. One such place is to be found due west of the falling machine. There appears to be the remains of an ancient camp, complete with transportable hut. The location is currently home to a pack of zone dogs who, for some reason, tolerate my presence near to their breeding grounds. They pick off wandering ghouls, and I leave them alone. This unusual symbiosis works quite well for me. Get this broken gun too. Quite a few weapon parts been getting. I don't know if it's like a lot, because I don't know what a lot means in this game yet, but we'll pick up the pile of notes. It looks right up Charlie's alley. It is right up my alley. I had to play this. I had to. I saw it and went, like, I was gonna do a promotional stream today that would, you know, give me the hundreds of viewers or whatever. And I was like, no, I want this instead. Let's do this.
Zone ghouls stripped this cabin clean. Almost everything useful was gone. But it's a good thing ghouls can't read. They ignored the diary hidden inside Hammond's desk. Me and Ducks aren't big readers either. But we look for answers in the diary. And all we get is more questions. Hammond writes how he found the crashed machine near his cabin. He's convinced the machine was sent as a message from a mythical place beyond the zone called Eden, where everybody's happy and safe. When Hammond sees another machine fall north of here, he takes his stalker crew up there to find it. I close the diary. Here's the problem. Eden's a fairy tale. Some bedtime story mutants believe in, so they can get to sleep at night. So either Hammond is onto something, or his brain's got the rot, and he's about to kill a bunch of good stalkers. Guess we gotta find out. Me and Ducks have to go north. Farther from home than we've ever been. It's dangerous. Ducks thinks I'm crazy to press on. I don't disagree with him.